Hi Earth Signs, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your, excuse me, it's late, I'm sorry y'all. I'm going to do your Mudra reading. This is for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Thank you. It's 3:30. What's going on? Now then, I hope that this video does not make anybody sleepy. Lulu is not sleepy. Hopefully I will be in a second. Thank you. Had a couple of, they weren't complaints, they were just voicing their opinion. Thank you. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. And thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in the description box, the link. Any information that you need is in the description box, the link. Yes. Ooh. All right. Now then. Angels, what do you have for the earth signs? What do you have for the earth signs? What information do you have for the earth signs? Unconditional love, earth signs. Ooh. What y'all got going on? All right. 1 + 1, all I had with him. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. Now I won't, I'ma be my... All right. So there's some type of situation here. Okay. That is requiring for you to be more sparing with, this may be with the parents. Okay. It's going to take some, this is real deep, y'all. I feel like there may have been some type of fight over inheritance. There may have been some type of issue with questioning if someone really loved you, or having that sense of ease in order for you to love from that space yourself. But something is required. This is being required of you. It may even be that you are accepting all parts of yourself. Like more this, okay. Work, home, and then what do those, what is there in those two? Like with work, there's something with work where you are making peace with certain situations, like you feel that you are in the right space, doing the right thing, no matter what comes up against you. And then with home, it feels that there may be some opposing forces, or a need to listen more. In both instances, it feels like there's a need for you to be more open to, okay, use your imagination more. This will allow you to utilize that unconditional love, using your imagination more, seeing things from a childlike perspective instead of everything needing to add up in this way. Everything needs to be, you got to have certain types of proof, because this may even be that you were expecting things in a certain manner from certain people. And this is pulling you more into, in order to stabilize the home life and the work life, there's a need to have more compassion here. Yeah, you've been working on this for quite a while, and it's coming together. Even when it feels as though you're at odds here with someone who hasn't been doing all of their work. Now, we know that can be a challenge, honey. Someone may not have been doing all of their work, but you are still trying to work through this or work with them. And it's going to take for you to have that type of compassion, that type of using that heart energy, coming from that heart space, smiling from the heart more is important for you as well. I also feel what? I bullshit you not. I'm seeing a 3-eyed ram. a three-eyed ram here. It's right here. Can you see it? That's the eye, that's the eye, and that's the eye. That look like a damn ram. Moving forward, it's a baby ram. Okay, so maybe an Aries that is not completely evolved or not on the same level as you when it comes to where you are and what you expect from people, and they may not be acting their age, or it could be a child. So let's go ahead and clarify. Then I'm seeing a goat. Wish fulfillment, wanting to you may even be in a space for wanting to make something happen, wanting to finally, because it's been, you've done so much and you work so hard. I feel as though you've been through a storm. You've traveled a rocky road. And in this, with you in this space of wanting to do something new, wanting to do things differently, feeling as though you've worked hard enough and you've come through a lot, you've gone through a lot that, some of you may be in a space where I just want my peace. Can I please just have my peace? Well, they're saying that, it starts within. There may be even a sudden apology from someone, or a sudden an apology, or being serenaded, or being swept off of your feet here by a fire sign. Of course. Okay. Now, a beautiful new beginning. You get what you want as long as you continue to not hold any grudges, is what they're saying. Holding grudges, being bitter, feeling as though things only supposed to work one way, or this, that, or the other, especially when dealing with other people. Because we always have to remember that everyone is on their own journey, learning at their own time and space. There's always something that they know that we don't know, right? So this has a lot to do with, like, there may even be a birth or a child. This is unconditional love for a child that needs to take place, Gemini. But I'm also seeing where you finally completed certain cycles in your life. You're finally in a space of being very in tune with your star player, to the point of wanting to nurture. So some of you may be buying a pet, or someone may be gifting you a pet. But what I really feel is that, you are very independent in the way that you move, the way that you do things. I feel as though there's something that needs to be cleared up with this Page of Swords. Something needs to be cleared up and brought to the forefront. This is a new way of communicating. This is like reading, research, or conversing with others to tap into how the mind of certain people work, or trying to change some of your conditioning by discussing things with people who may be more mental than you when it comes to communicating with a spouse, or communicating with a boss, or just communicating overall. I feel like you'll be developing a plan to move forward. You'll also be doing a lot of reading and research and things like that, so that you can get your business up and running, or become more advanced. Like, you want to be more advanced than you were 6 months ago. You want to advance things, but you are taking a very independent approach to it, or that's what you're doing. You are very thankful for the things that you've gone through. You're coming from a space of unconditional love and light, in order for you to finally come out of a space of possibly depression. Here, depressing of emotions, depressing of things that you've gone through that really need to be released from your energy, released from you on this journey where you are right now, in order for you to move forward. Now you know what to do. You are moving forward, taking your time, because some of this is all new to you. Okay. I'm seeing here where taking a trip or getting out is going to bring you closer to your children. here, because I really feel that there's a child. Okay, so some of you may have 2 children and there's a child waiting to be born. For others of you, there are twins that are waiting to be born here. And there may be research on that as well. Someone trying to get pregnant. Now then, you've been working though. You've been working hard. You've been trying to explain why you've been doing things a certain way, and you're not understanding why you're not getting through. Well, there's a way of coming from that new way of communicating, that new way of doing things. Yep, and that's going to propel you forward, moving forward. Many of you are on the spiral, the upward spiral of ascension, where it's going to be very important that you keep it together. It's going to be very important that you understand that people are just where they are. Yeah. Because with this 7 of Wands here, with this 7 of Wands, what I'm getting is that there will be some trials and tribulations that come up that you will have to face full on, and not be afraid at all, not be in a space of trying to put it on the back burner. It's going to require that you face certain things, and it could be shadow aspects of yourself, but overall, this is going to help you with the rearing of children. This is going to help you with the teaching of children. This is going to help you with stepping more fully into your power, because I feel as though whatever has happened behind you, some of you may even still think about those things that have transpired, right? You may still be thinking about those. See how that storm is behind her? You may be thinking about all the things that you've gone through, and you ain't taking no more. But they want you not to be vengeful, but also not be vindictive. Come from that space of unconditional love in order for you to progress. Now, there may be, let me look at these. You may have been manifesting, forgiveness is very important for you at this time. So there are going to be a number of things that come up that you will need to tackle and face. And forgiveness can sometimes be a process, because sometimes the wound is so deep. It cuts so deep, and certain things just add salt to the wound and, prolongs the healing. So moving forward, you have to keep it together. They want you to be very mindful, be very present, be very aware at this time. But also self-awareness, self-mastery, self-transformation, and the ability to train the mind even more so, but not training it to the point where it's making you stubborn or keeping you stuck in some old patterns of behavior. This is a release, though, so you want to be aware of that. You want to have use your self-discipline and be assertive moving forward without, being fearful of what people would think, how, being judged, okay? So, excuse me. This mudra assists with gratitude, open heart, and empathy. The benefits of it is it supports the cardiorespiratory and immune systems, increases circulation in the chest, heart, and lungs. You'll hold your hands like this. Bring your hands in the front of your heart. Relax your shoulders down and lengthen your spine. Your focus or affirmation is, my heart blossoms open with unconditional love. My heart blossoms open with unconditional love. My heart blossoms open with unconditional love. They say don't play the fool twice, though. Lipstick. Don't play the fool twice. You only get one time to play the fool this go round. Now then, angels, what do you have? I'm going to pull you one card from the Law of Attraction deck. I use this for myself, but I will share this with you all today since we did it with the fire signs. Angels, what do you have for the earth signs here? I attract the essence of whatever pleases me. I attract the essence of whatever pleases me. When you go into your creative workshop, you can begin to assimilate the data that represents your preferences. And as you assimilate the data, you will prepare a picture of self from which you will begin attracting into your experience the essence of all that has been pleasing you. Of all that has been pleasing you. Of all of them. All right, I'm going to stop because I am getting my life together, whether y'all know it or not. Regardless of this her. We'll talk about it one day. I don't feel like talking about it tonight. And anybody that say something, I'm hiding their ass in the comments. Because I don't have time for it. I've been said I'm going through a hair crisis. I don't have time to explain that to nobody. I really don't. I own this shit, baby. You know what I mean? I'm fucked up and glued the motherfucker down. To the point where I'm just going to say this right here. Any other time I try to put on a lace front. Okay? That bitch be lifting up and all type of stuff with one sweat. Not this time. I'm walking around here looking like I'm part of a fucking I'm on some cosplay shit.